Okay, I think we're good to go. I think I've got everything right. Again, I feel like I've forgotten something. I don't know what it is. I'm sure I'll remember at some point. Good Tuesday to everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight, we're going to be drinking Mega 65 wine. I've got my own wine. I'm going to try this out. Oh, actually, it smells pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's really nice. What type of rosé is that? Uh, I have no idea what any of those French words mean, but yeah, it's French wine, French rosé. Oh, I've got to be careful with that because I've still got a bit of a headache. Still have a headache today from Saturday. That's how drunk I was on Saturday. So I've got to be careful. Can't go overboard. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Andy Magic Night. Yeah, I completely agree. I think it was the rum that did it. Please don't drink all 4 bottles. I will do eventually, just not tonight. I'll probably drink about half a bottle, I think, tonight. But yeah, thank you to the Mega 65 team in Deft for sending me these. So I got sent 4 bottles of these. Received them on yesterday. Yesterday, actually, I received them. It was really difficult to not open it yesterday. So we're on it now, though. Okay, let's set the quiz up for you guys and get on. So I'm going to put the quiz on 15 minutes again tonight, because I am going to be doing mapping again. I know it's not the most interesting thing in the world, and I do tend to be a bit quieter now and again when I do this. So let me stick that on for you. Give you all your 10,000 points. Hang on, was that 10,000 or 100,000? 10,000. There we go. Yeah, the the C64 does appear quite often. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well on this Tuesday. Feeling all right, apart from the weird headache. I say weird, it's not that weird. I know why I've got it. There's nothing weird about it. It's just lasted a long time. That's all. And a happy birthday to Andy Magic Night, who is 26 decades old today. So congratulations. Andy Magic Knight is, of course, the only surviving participant in the Battle of Waterloo. You went about the quiz and then you win it. What was it? I missed what it was. Scooby Doo and Scooby and Scrappy Doo. Ah, cool. Ba-doom. Yeah, Andy. I think Andy's immortal. I think he'll still be around with the cockroaches and the Nokia 3310s when the apocalypse hits. Those are the 3 things that are going to survive. It's just going to be Andy, ruler of the cockroaches, with his Nokia 3310 playing Snake, and the GME shareholders. Okay, right. So let's take a look at what we're going to do tonight. So I'm not going to do much code tonight, if at all, unless some major bug shows up. Going to stick to doing mapping again, as per usual. The reason being, I just want to get the game in a state where the map is complete, and then I can really just go about polishing things. The cover artwork is finished now. I'm not going to show it you yet. I'll leave that down to Bitmapsoft to do the reveal of that. But it's just to say it looks really cool. So look forward to seeing that. And I think once it's been revealed as well, I may do T-shirts for that. Oh, reminds me actually. The merch has come. I noticed as well. I noticed on the merch page that the text is white, right? And so that means if you get the mug, which I think Andy has got, you're just going to get the spiral and nothing else on it, or you're going to see the text, but it's going to be white on white. So I may have to do a slight redesign on the uh, on the mug to add text in black, maybe, or something, or maybe just make the spiral bigger or something. But merch page is just down below. So if you look in, hang on, let me see if I can link to it. It should be down the bottom somewhere. Can I get to there? Click here for details. No, how do I get to? Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Where's my actual? There is a merch, but there is like a merch link down there. I can't remember how to get to it properly. Let me see if I can get to it from here, maybe. Ah, there you go. Streamlabs, Shalom 50K. Yeah, there you go. No Commodore Blue. No, they only do it in black. I had a few ideas for some different merch as well. So I wanted one that just said Ink D020 on the front, but the sleeves were multicolored. I thought that'd look pretty cool. But trying to find a way to get that printed is difficult. But can you imagine how that would look if the sleeves were multicolored and the middle just said Ink D020? I think that'd be kind of nice. This wine is really quite good. Thank you very much for this wine, by the way. Oh my god, I've really got to slow down now, or else I'm going to be absolutely paralytic by the end. Let me just load this map up. But yeah, you can get hoodie, t-shirt, and a mug on there at the moment. Just bear in mind that if you get a mug, it's not going to say "Praise be the Spiral" on it because the writing is in white. So yeah, he's a victim of the spiral. But I'm going to add a couple of t-shirts to it soon as well. So I'm going to do one at a time. So as not to kind of spam you guys with it, but I'm going to do the Dot Cosmos one next once the Gameboy Color artwork has been revealed. I shall do some t-shirts of that, and then I will probably do Luna and Luma t-shirts as well towards the middle of the year sometime, depending on what I can come up with in terms of artwork. Not videos, projects. My projects folder is far too big. It's kind of wrong. Okay, I remember what we were doing there. So we were in the middle of building these. So the one thing I did want to do was revisit the door code at some point to work out how best to implement Creatures 3. Yeah. To implement some kind of, so there's no gap between the door left and right, either side of the door. So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but we'll do it at some point. Also with the merch as well, is if it proves to be worthwhile, in that it can, because there's two levels of merch, right? So you can do this the standard one, which you see there, which doesn't cost me anything to set up. It's basically some other company that does it, and they just make them as required, and they send a small bit of profit to the channel as well. If that does okay, then what I might do is publish the full store, because you can get like rain jackets and backpacks and stuff and all sorts. So it'd be kind of cool. Hey Sean. I had at one point actually. Oh, here we go. T-shirt ideas, and considering launching a company called 10 Print that feature all kinds of merch, comment program. Yeah, I really like the idea of the Ink D020 and have the sleeves as the border and have the sleeves like multicolored. I think that would be really cool. Really, really geeky, but I think it would be great to great to kind of wear that and just get people just nod in appreciation. That'd just be really nice, really nice feeling when that happens. You can have any color as long as it's brown. Oh dear, Spec Comster. Do you know, I was looking at the PLA Plus or the ULA Plus for the Spectrum, which is really cool, by the way. I think it's cool that they've done that. But what I found really funny with it, kind of hilarious, in fact, was that almost all the kind of palette updates are kind of brownish, brownish and grayish. I find it quite hilarious that when they do the palette upgrades, they realize, oh, actually, yeah, it kind of does look better when we use grays and browns. That's the reason those colors exist in the palette. Okay, so I'm just updating some of these things here. Oh no, that's a ladder, so I've got to be careful because that one's a ladder, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's these ones here I need. And it's not that one. It's actually that one. Sorry, the dead air is because I'm terrible at this, so I have to kind of think ahead of time what I'm doing. It gets a lot more difficult to do this than I'm maybe used to. Okay, where's the ladder down there? So the ladder's there. Okay, so I can use any of the ones around this area. So let's just fill it up with these. Uh-huh. Oh God, it's actually. I really should have got this working with. If I'd have got this working with the LDD DTK, this would have been super quick. Because I would have just been basically drawing the entire map with that. I maybe should have done that. It was a bit late though now, so. And this is fine. It's just a bit slow, that's all. Okay, cool. And then I put some of these in random places. Yeah, that's probably all right. And then do I have any missing in places? Because that's another nice touch is when some of those are missing. That kind of looks all right, I think. Hey, Kelso, welcome. Is that my custom tiling application? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it does the job. It's pretty decent. It's not the most aprons phase. Welcome. It's not the most usable thing in the world, but it does the job for what I need it for. So keeps me happy. There's certainly worse things out there than this. So. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in all the bits that I can reach, and then we'll go through doing the shadowing and stuff where I need to. Okay, so chains. There's a chain here and a chain here. Now, is that used anywhere else? I don't think it is actually. So I'm just going to go and put the these in for now, and then we can decide if this is the right thing to do later on. The first challenge in the Mega 65 Basic is to get used to the yeah. To get the, how's everybody doing with that, by the way? Because I've kind of I've only really glanced at the kind of chatter. There's been quite a bit. Oh, thanks for the purchase as well, Grey Defender. Oh, that's cool. It shows me in the stream thing. That's good. Thank you very much. Yeah, the t-shirts the t-shirts are awesome. They're quite good t-shirts as well. That's why I wanted to make sure. I wanted to get get the t-shirt first, make sure the quality was decent. But you can see it's the print's pretty decent. The colours are nice on it, and it's a spiral, so you can't argue with that. Took long enough to get it running. Still not set up the emulator nor my Nexus board. Oh yeah, a note on that as well. I went to post them today. Well, I was going to arrange for a collection tomorrow morning for those, and realised I had no packing tape, so I'm waiting on some packing tape coming tomorrow, and then I'll ship those out to everybody. So you should be getting them hopefully by the end of the week. Those who are waiting on those boards. For everyone else, you've got the basic competition coming up, so fingers crossed you can win one. Okay, so I'm going to copy that because I'm not sure where else this is being used. So I'm going to copy this down here and make sure this is being underneath. Like so. There we go. So that looks kind of all right already. So we just need some shadowing at the top, which means we do need to copy the chain. Okay, so because we need that one to be blank. Here, like so. So that should probably be that one. Yeah, that one. You know, the hardest thing about this is finding the right piece to put in the right places. So there you go, that's right. Maybe the chain does need a shadow down one side. In which case, no, the chain shouldn't, I don't think. The chain's got enough gaps and stuff in it that it doesn't really need it. I think that's fine. Yeah, just bear in mind as well with the coffee mug. So the coffee mug, I mean, you can see it on the pictures, so it's not like you're getting anything that you don't know. But just bear in mind that the coffee mug should say "Praise be the spiral" underneath, but because it's in white and it's only a white mug, you don't actually see it. So it is familiar, isn't it? I know this. Oh, actually, so of course we want a shadow underneath these, so that's fine. So that actually shouldn't exist. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, but it definitely sounds familiar. This I can't think what it's from though. There we go. Right, and now we just need to put a couple of these in some places. There we go. We'll play through this in a minute, see if anything looks weird. I think I remembered seeing something down one of these sides that was wrong. Also, I'm going to go through the rocks and the bricks at some point and get all the lighting right on those as well. Monsters Go Boom pointed out some lighting inconsistencies in those, which is fine. I kind of expected it, to be honest. Just need to keep making sure I've not accidentally put ladders everywhere. Yeah. Thanks for the mug purchase as well. I should get the mug. I should get the merch alerts pop up. That would be nice. Maybe get those. I'm sure that's an easy thing to do somehow. Okay, let's fill this in and then figure out exactly what's wrong in it. Okay, so it should be, yeah, like that. Oops, no. Okay, so there is a case where this needs to have one brick pattern in there. I mean, I'm being super anal about these shadows, but I think it has to look right. If it doesn't look right, then it's gonna feel weird. So now, did I put shadows? I did put shadows on here, but not on here. Interesting. I'm going to leave that one there, but I'm going to put a shadow here. Just for consistency. There we go. Okay, let's go through this entire area. We don't have anything over the water, do we? No. Okay. So missing patterns would be here, here, not there, there. So I think Saturday, by the way, I'm going to do the same thing again. Going to do some level design. SP sent me a couple of levels actually just before the stream, so I'll do that. We'll do those, and then we'll do some more dev after the stream is finished. Well, after the C64 part of the stream is done, we'll do some Mega 65 again. Because I'm really enjoying the Mega 65 stuff, as I constantly go on about. So I'm sure you know. So the more I can be doing, the better. Oh, hang on, am I missing? Oh no, there should be one with a bit missing on the side. Where is that? Oh, it's that one there. Okay. Hey, Dockster, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I've been working on something pretty cool as well for the Mega 65. I'm not going to mention it. I'll leave that down to the Mega 65 guys to do if they want to. But it's pretty cool. Just a small kind of extra thing. But I really want to crack on with Perseus, because I've got some pretty nifty ideas for that, and I think Stoke has as well. So it'd be good to kind of get cracking on that and get some stuff down, get a nice playable demo out there. Okay, it's looking good, and it's been really good actually to see this week. Oop, that's wrong. People really kind of getting on with the emulator and kind of digging into it. I think there is a little bit of excitement now for the machine, which is nice. I mean, rightfully so. It's an amazing machine, so it deserves it all. But I think people are starting to catch the bug that I've got as well now, which is nice. Once you start, you cannot escape. Thank you for the resub, Kate Apocalypse. 7 months. Wow. Awesome. Cheers. And this wine is really good. I've never been a huge rosé drinker, to be honest. But in all honesty, it just tastes like white wine. Just doesn't look like white wine. Got some sprites on the screen in Mega 65 Basic. Awesome. Yeah, this is the wine. So this is the wine that the Mega 65 team got me. They sent me 4 bottles of this tonight. Cannot buy this anywhere. Cannot buy this anywhere. This is custom wine just for me. As a thank you for as a thank you for the continuous hyping of the machine, I imagine. I mean, it deserves all the hype it gets. It's really, 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 really good. So, you know, I refill the bottles with. Oh God, it made me shiver. That. Yeah, me and tequila. I've had such a bad head the past 3 days now. I really not sure I should ever freaking drink again, to be honest. But saying that, I'm sat here drinking wine, so whatever. Yeah, this is looking and feeling pretty nice. Now, this area is an area we're going to come back to soon. But the general pattern here is that this kind of feels kind of all right. That wants to be that. There we go. So the idea is with this brick pattern, I leave gaps everywhere to create the nice randomness. With this pattern, I put these bigger chunks everywhere. And then I need to figure out how to do torches on this brick pattern, on this pattern here. So let's have a go at just kind of creating. See what this is what we normally have. So if I was to create a version of that didn't now I can't remember which one. I think it's this one that uses this pattern instead, and that on that palette, will it still look correct? That's the question. So, which means we also need the one should be one with the little brown patch in the corner. That one there. There we go. And so this is that one there, but with this palette. Actually, it's probably easier if I just do this. Okay, cool. So actually, this might work because there's less of the pattern around, so it would be a bit harder to tell that it's a weird triangle. It would probably just look kind of okay-ish. Just need to do the base of the thing here, so start using some of these areas here. And again, it's probably easier if I just copy that, paste that there, and then put the torch bit in like that. Right, and then that leaves me with just dotting these around. So put it everywhere and then sort the shadows out. Okay, so shadow wise, I need a missing bit in the corner down here. Actually, it needs more, so that would be a full side missing. So, and then the top edges would be this one, that one. Okay, so let's try that up to there. Let me save this. It's funny. I've got source control. Yeah, I've just keep renaming the map. All the Mega 65 stuff is pinned in the channel, I'm guessing. Yeah, pretty much. If there's anything, let me knock the music ever so slightly down. Not too much though. If there's anything anybody does want pinning, if you just ask one of the mods or myself to pin it, I'm sure they will if it's relevant. Because there probably is a few things that need doing, that need pinning in there. Oh, and a sweatshirt from Licorice as well. Thank you, Licorice. I need to make an alert for that, don't I? I need an alert on the thing to say when it's been bought. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I'll have a go at I'll have a go at doing an alert for next time. Um, Thanks guys for the stuff. Again, it's all the money goes back into the channel and helps fund the giveaways that we're doing. Um, uh, it's killing me to have to wait so long, by the way, to see the basic stuff that you guys are doing. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to treat this area as this brick, and under this area as this brick, and have it transition from the top. So we're going to transition back to this brick pattern here, which we'll use all the way down here, and we'll use it across here as well, even though we've got this stuff here. Just because we've got these here, it's not solely this, it's a mixture. So whenever there's a mixture, we'll try and switch back to the other ones. So but yeah, just to explain a little bit why the cases, why the Nexus boards have taken so long. So I've been trying to print the bottom case. So I managed to do Andy's fine, and I've been trying to do Crazy's, and I did a few different drafts. So the first draft was before I had the dual extrusion print, and you can see it says Mega 65, but there's no color in there. So then I tried doing with dual extrusion, and it came out like that. It came out really messy. So I've done a couple like this, and it just, I don't know what it is. I just cannot get it to work properly. So the one that I'm going to send you, Crazy, is all right. It's better than that one, but it's not great. It's not amazing. So 3D print a little knight on Andy's. Yeah, I should have done really. I should have done some custom stuff, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll do that on the next ones. So I'm going to do I've got one for Stoker somewhere. I found, where the hell is that? Where did I put the? Oh, it's here. Yeah, so I've got one more that I need to do for Stoker. So I don't know what color. I've got some more colors as well. So I might try some different colors out on this one, and then I'll have a bit more time then to print the stuff for the end of February. Yeah, to be honest, the 3D print itself isn't bad. It's the dual extrusion stuff is a nightmare. I thought it was going to be super easy, but it turns out it's not, because you've got two heads that are basically moving around, right? So you've got these two heads. They're both hot. This one is constantly dropping stuff out, and this is like your secondary color. But as it's moving around, this one sometimes just scratches the surface a little bit or pulls up the colors. So you have to kind of balance them out. I think I need to shim some of them so that they're a little bit better than what they are at the moment. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll get to it at some point. All right, just copying these down here because we're going to redo these areas here. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this one is we do need to copy the chain actually. Okay, so actually it's not the chain, it's the top, isn't it? Okay, let's do that. Let's copy that down here. Just make sure there's space. Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove it on this one. So I don't think it's as important as the last one. Oops, not that one. Oh, now I don't understand. Oh, these are the backside. Okay. Okay, so this is pixel kind of perfect stuff here. Okay, so just looking at an existing picture. Yeah, that's kind of all right. And then that makes this one on this side here. Whoops. that is. Does that have any at the bottom? No. Okay. Wow, it's so kind of confusing doing this. Like I say, sorry I don't talk very much when I'm doing this, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to maintain as I'm doing stuff. Okay, so that one would be over there. And then this one has nothing at the bottom. Oops. Just going to maintain that like the same. Like, don't break anything up there. Okay, that's good. Okay. And that is how far across? Okay, so 2 from the edge. So there we go. Okay, so that would mostly appear to be correct for that piece there. No, that's not right. That kind of looks wrong there because of those bits sticking out. So I'm gonna get rid of. Okay, I think that's all right. Okay. So that means this tile here needs the same stuff down. Whoops. It's the same stuff down here. And then it's just chains in the corner. Okay, so okay, so that one's got a chain in that bottom corner. I've got to keep checking. There we go. Wait, where's the other? There should be a chain going the other way. Where's that? Where's the chain going the other way? Where's this one? Am I going mad? I not see it. Oh, let me scroll back up. I'm missing some stuff. I took forever with the correctly under 3 to try and make it so it works. Something I spent hours percent. Yeah, it depends on which ones you get. So this one seems much better out of the box than my last one. So my last one, which I've thrown away now because it was kind of broken, took so much calibration and configuration to get it right, and I never quite got it spot on. So I just kind of gave up, and I broke one of the rods anyway on it, so I couldn't really use it after a while. So I just kind of threw it out the other day. Which is really funny. Because I live in flats, I just put it in the joint bins, and it's this massive thing, so it took up like half of the bin. But nobody said anything, so just keep that one quiet. But yeah, the new one's pretty decent. It works fairly decent out of the box. So it's just the dual. It's just the dual extruder stuff, which seems to be complicated. Interesting. The Twitch Chromecast is working for your stream today. Ah, okay. Hey, Zachary. Oh, cool. Thanks, Old School Coder, for getting getting that. Sean, you got to learn. You got to be you got to be like gentle at typing. Far too many people rush the quiz and then end up making that very mistake. So, yeah, just take your time. Take your time. Okay, right. I cannot find this chain that's going that way. I don't know why. Oh, wait, is it just using a flip? Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oops, no. And that would actually be there, not the other one. Forgot I've got flip. I don't know if I've been using that everywhere. I maybe should probably use it more because I don't think I have been using it. Whatever. All right. Right, let's copy this. Right. There we go. Oh man, this tune is iconic. Oh, see now I've got something wrong here. Which looks like that. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, why is that? Oh no. Wait a minute, it's this one, isn't it? There we go. That's better. Again, once I've done this once, it should get a bit easier. It's just because I didn't have that. I didn't have that pattern for these. So there we go. Pretty simple. Now the thing is this bridge disappears. But actually, that's fine because when it disappears, there is no background. So it's fine that when it appears, this other background is there. So that's actually okay. That's kind of good, in fact. It does mean we need to get the bridge stuff correct. So I need to find the one where it actually disappears. So that's one. Is there another one where it disappears? It's this one here. And do I use it on the bridge over here? See, I don't use it on the bridge here, so I'm not going to do it on the bridge here either. But I do need to do it on this wall. Need floor pieces. What was that? What's that? Okay, one thing I do notice is that the pattern on these things moves left and right, so I need to get that right, which means I need to copy, paste, copy, paste. Should stop that happening at least. And then I need floor panel piece with bricks above it. Okay, so just one brick. Okay, so let's take that one. Oops. Oh my god, I've forgotten where everything is now. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna do this screen, this screen, this screen, and this screen. So I'm gonna do these four here, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. Should be pretty quick though. So fill it all in first and then do the shadowing. Okay, so this mirror's here with light touches like this. Should be fine. Oops, and that's the full. That one. Okay, so here's where I need one of these. With a tiny piece of brick on the corner of it. So I like this, whatever this is. It's a nice feel to it. Something about it kind of, I don't know, it just feels nice. I like it. Put one of them at the bottom there. Couple down there. Right, let's sort these out. So these tend to have half kind of half brick patterns on them. These definitely have blanks in the corners like so, with a blank underneath. God, there's so many variations of these now, it's crazy. Leave that as it is. I'm going to put one there though. Maybe a half piece in that corner. That's too much. It's probably not what I wanted there, but oh, that'll do. Actually, that looks all right. Okay, cool. Okay, that screen feels all right. Oh, I need a shadow down that side. Okay. Just reduce that down to that. There you go. Trying not to overdo the tile copying there because I'm noticing I'm using quite a lot of extra tiles for these things. So Trying to reduce the amount I'm using. So if I have to make some small adjustments to the map to deal with it, then so be it. But nothing major so far. It's all relatively normal. So I don't have a red door with a gap at the top, so okay. Probably do need one of these with some shadow around it as well, so okay, definitely running out of room now uh in this character set, but it's fine because I think this character set is fairly close to being complete as far as what I need from it anyway. Plenty of tiles left anyway. And as I say, I can move some of these out. I can't move everything out because I do still need dialogues, but maybe numbers can move out. Oh, actually, no, because I just still need to say like 1988 or something like that. So, hey, Cosmin, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Is that going to work there? Yes, not quite. Let's put one here like that. Oh, no, that wasn't the right one, was it? That's better. There we go. And then one up there with a missing corner. Which is that one. Blah, 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 blah. Then we're on to doors here. Needs one in the corner. So, have I actually put any around these? Yes, I have. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I need shadows around those as well. So like that. It's not right, is it? There we go. Okay, so that's shadowed, shadowed, yes. Shadowed, shadowed. Yes. No, okay, it's a bit here I need to do. So this has got the old pattern in. Not the old pattern, but this pattern. And then this can just be normal patterns. Okay, right. Just need a bit of variation, and then I'm gonna go for a quick break, which is good because there's a quiz running now. So by the time this quiz is done, it'll be time to go for a break and start another one for you guys. Yeah, it breaks up nicely actually. That's good. I hope I've got the palette right on these torches. I've got a funny feeling I haven't, but it's fine. Okay, so let's put some holes in places. trying not to line too many of them up, so they're a bit varied. It's not always that easy like that. That's too lined up. Okay, that seems to be right. Oh, I just need to do this bit down here. So this is going to be the same pattern anyway. Cool. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go for a quick break, and then when I come back, we'll test this out because that's quite a lot of changes there. So see what it looks like. Right, cool. And just as Isengard comes on as well, so just have a swig of this. Okay, right. I shall be back in 5 minutes, guys. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's have a go at the quiz, see if I can get one. Was it Spectrum? Shoot Mayhem shoes. I gotta say that wine's good because I feel a little bit drunk just after leaving the room. I have no idea what this is. Super bonus. Oh, of course. My God. I feel a little annoyed for not getting that. Oh, man. Apparently, just the first one. Okay, right. Let's have a go. Let's have a go running this now. Okay, first of all, I have saved it already. I'm going to do it again though, just in case. So on an upcoming stream for this, once the artwork, the box artwork has been revealed, I'm going to do. Let's look on here. I'm going to do an episode where we try and convert a picture into Gameboy Colors. So I've got some box art and I've got some text, and I want to create a title screen with that somehow. I think it's possible. The colors are pretty good on the Game Boy. We can use a whole different character set for this. We don't even have to, we can use a whole different bank on the cartridge. The cartridge is an MBC5, 512 kilobyte or 256 kilobyte. I can't remember. It's one of the two. Kilobyte cartridge. This ROM is still only 64 kilobytes. That leaves us 192 kilobytes to do what we want. Unlike the Game Boy Color has enough character ROM space to actually display a full bitmap on screen. So you didn't have that on the Game Boy. You could only display about 2/3 of the screen, I think, or something, or it might have even been less. It might have just been half of the screen with by filling a character set out basically. So you would have to use kind of raster splits and banking and stuff to do that. So oh god. Okay, that's all in place. Let's have a go. Let's find this one. There we go. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. I don't want it too big though, because I think it needs to be fairly small to get the effect of the graphics across, I guess. Okay, so this is right at the beginning, and I haven't done any changes to the. Okay, I'm going to make it tiny bit smaller on my screen. There we go. I do kind of want to revisit Doc himself. He looks a bit kind of wooden now. I think he needs his animation needs shoring up a bit. So I might revisit that at some point. I'm kind of happy with this one. This is supposed to look kind of shuffly like this. So So that works well. Oh man, I forgot how hard this bit is. Everybody dies at this point. I remember how to do it. See that? No. Oh. Oh, I almost had it. Damn it. See, that's going to be the first tricky bit. That's the bit that's going to kill everybody. Okay, this looks pretty good. Oh, actually, I just realised I've done some of the other rooms a bit wrong, but we'll come to that in a minute. So actually, this here probably shouldn't be. Should be like this. Should be flat across like that. Okay, let me fix that now while I've got it open. So that is this room here. This bit here. Okay, so that should be more like. Oh, it's because well, I can use more. I've got quite a lot of tiles left, so doesn't hurt to use too many tiles. That's correct. Okay, and I realise that this is correct there, correct there, correct there, but over here somewhere. Where was it? Over here, I'm using it incorrectly here, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that. It should just be. Where it is. Should be that one. Same with that one as well. There shouldn't be a shadow underneath this edge, basically, because it's because of the angle that it's at. So I've incorrectly put shadows under it where I shouldn't have. That's fine. Just put another. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think that's the only one though. Okay, cool. So I know that's wrong when I get to it. So what I'm looking for here is that the torches flicker correctly on the new graphics. It does look really nice, though, I've got to say. It really does make it stand out. It's kind of cool. I feel like this would benefit from shadowing somehow, but I don't know how. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just keeping an eye on chat. Oh my god, hard gameplay. Yeah, I might have to tone that down because that's like the first time you have to deal with being in the alternate timeline, and your introduction to it is this is gonna suck now. You have to deal with this. Oh, did that not export then? Did I export that in the wrong place? Maybe I exported that in the wrong place. Oh, I did. I know what I've done. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's good. I can reload. Let's have a go at that bit again. It's gonna be funny. Yeah, I did. There we go. Damn it. All right. So get rid of that. And then export all. And instead of going into the export folder, just go in the assets folder and it will auto export. There we go. We've also got the intro sequence to deal with as well. That's the bit where Doc flies into the level. It's not present on the Doc Christmas, but it will need to be present on this one. So here I actually do have power, but you won't have power in the game. So I need to practice it like this because I haven't put that bit in yet. So you would get to here, and then you kind of have to. Yeah, see, this is too tricky here. Might need to remove that box actually. Oh no, I mean it's possible. The timing is spot on though. What happened then? Oh, okay. Wait, if I jump that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna update that. That's too hard for the first screen. Timer gone back to 30 minutes. Oh yeah, it has, hasn't it? All right. So you get an early one now. You ready? Quiz now. Ooh, PlayStation. Yeah, so I'm gonna change this screen a little bit because I don't like how difficult that is for a first screen. It's kind of a little bit insane. It should not be that hard. So either I need to change the enemy in this position, um, or I need to get rid of this box. Now I don't know what these will do when they reach a ladder. So, well, let's find out. Let's start by just putting. Wait, have I got two sets of that? Okay, I think there's some tile duplication I shouldn't have. Let's see what happens if I just put that in. I have a feeling it's going to go slightly wrong. Also, I feel like this should be that. Yeah. Duke Nukem told no. How did no one get that? Oh, is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Can someone confirm that that's the official name of it on the PlayStation? Because if it's not, then I need to I need to change that in the thing. It just says Duke Nukem. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, unless it was some like weird mod of it or something. Probably need to change that. That's a shame. Who technically got that one first? Looks like Eldritch would have got that one first. Well, actually, it depends. If it's just Duke Nukem, SP would have got that, I think. Yeah. No, it is Total Meltdown. Ah, okay. It is called Total Meltdown. There you go. You need to know your Duke Nukem lore then. That's. I mean, yeah. As I say, I don't enter all these names in. I do a quick pass through them, but they're generated automatically from a screenshot script that I have running based on whichever retro system I'm pulling stuff in from. But what I do is when I create the JSON file at the end, I do quickly glance through it to see if there's any obvious things in there. It's usually things like games with a sequel and then a tagline. So, like, I don't know, trying to think of an example now. Um, I can't think of an example, but like a title of a game and then a tagline after it, and the tagline is not usually used in the title of the game. So what I'll do is I will keep that as the full name and then add a shortened version of it as well. So maybe Duke Nukem should have a shortened version in there as well. So I mean, maybe that was kind of correct, and I just missed that one. Yeah, exactly. So like RoboCop 2 this time is personal. So that would be like a full title, and then RoboCop 2 would be another acceptable title. Okay, let's try that. So what I've done is I've removed the ladder now. Sorry, removed this. If that doesn't work, then what I'll do is I'll change this to something a little bit easier. But I have a feeling this might actually go all the way to the end and back. If it does, that could be enough. Which is, I mean, it's bound to be the case. These levels are smaller than they are on the Commodore by quite a large margin as well. It's not a significantly it's not a insignificant amount. It is quite a significant amount. So Okay, so you'd get here, you'd pick up the thing, which would change it to this mode. Okay, so that's something I need to sort out so you don't die on that all the time. Right, let's see what happens here. Does it fall down the ladder? Oh no, it stops at the ladder. Oh crap, okay. But it is going further than it was before now. Which means I can probably do the jump better now. Yes, okay. That's less painful then. Okay, cool. Right, let's carry on then through this. Oh shit! Why did I jump then? Oh, what? I can't jump that. Yeah, this looks nice actually. It does look pretty good. Quite pleased. I still don't think I can draw. I definitely can't. Okay. So there's a bug. There's a bug. Okay, so if okay. So just make a note of this. Where's my okay, there we go. So this is die in whole timeline glitch. It's one for another stream sometime, but should be fine. Okay, let me make that change. I mean, it's not. It's you're probably never going to see that ever again now. So, but let me make that change anyway. So you'll see what I mean in the list. So this is the list of games. Oh, see, there's three: Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, Duke Nukem Time to Kill, and Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. See, I don't know what's what there. I have no idea what's what. If anybody wants to take a look and find out what the difference between those three games are, because it looks like there's three different versions. Maybe they did three different. Oh, okay. Total Meltdown, Time to Kill is a side scroll, so that does need to be the same. So Total Meltdown is just Duke Nukem. Okay, so let's add that in. So now this will be an acceptable answer. And Land of the Babes, I guess, is a sequel of some kind. Okay, cool. Well, that's saved, but it's not going to matter for this one. Cool. Classy Z80 register poking. Hey, Gachibara. Yeah, not too much. Not too much in the way of Z80 tonight. Mostly just doing mapping stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Am I going to jump? Can I jump normally? Okay. Oh, okay. So it puts me in the wrong mode. That's what it is. Just check that screen. Yeah, that screen looks fine. This screen looks fine. It's looking pretty good. I kind of like those big bricks. Okay, I have got the right palette for these. That's good. They look all right as well. Doesn't look too bad at all. I may change this at some point to do more of a kind of gradual fade in and out. Was the arrow going behind? Yes, I've already noted that down as a bug that I need to do. So the arrows do indeed go behind the bricks, and they shouldn't. Okay, this does look a little bit odd. Maybe it does need the shadow here to break it up a little bit. It's not that bad though. Actually, it's kind of all right. come in here. Oh man. Oh God's sake. There's some real nasty places you can end up. Oh, the ladder's gone. Ah, okay. So I need to put that ladder in there. So otherwise you get stuck. Okay. So the thing with the ladder is it does break the shadow in, which is why that the ladder was probably why I replaced it so easily, because I didn't see the shadow in. So you see how it breaks the shadow in there, but it's because there is a ladder there, which is something you will kind of start to realize after a while. So I need to do the same here as well. Make sure the ladder's always here. So there's a few places where the shadows won't look right, and that's kind of your clue that there's a ladder there. So yeah, thanks SP. That's what I've just done. So that means there's probably a ladder here as well. Yeah, there is. But honestly, so far it looks pretty nice. I like it. I'm going to add some shadow under here because I think it just doesn't quite feel right. It kind of works over the water here, but here it doesn't look right because of the split between the two different backgrounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find, hopefully, oops. Okay, so this is in the top section. So it's this one here, I believe. Yeah, okay, so I need to copy that to here, and then I just need to remove those bottom pieces from it here. Which means I could probably want to put that here on this one, not that one, this one. And then make that that one. Is that the one? Yeah. So while I don't usually put shadows on there down, because there is something above it, then I should do. Hopefully this looks okay. I might as well fill this one in while I'm here. Get this one done and out of the way as well. Oops. So I've briefly touched on it, but this is going to be up for pre-order in the near future on Game Boy. So it's really nice, really nice box as well. We're just waiting on some samples actually for what the actual final boxes will feel like, but the artwork is really good. Done by the guy who did Rick Dangerous art. So the box art for Rick Dangerous, Simon Phipps, I want to say his name is. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. So worked with him over the past week to get the artwork for this done, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. It looks really nice. But as I say, I'll leave that for Pitmapsoft to reveal when they're ready to reveal it. But it does look very nice, so it's kind of cool. Rick Dangerous is blooming impossible. This game is heavily influenced by Rick Dangerous. This game is a combination of Rick Dangerous and Montezuma's Revenge. They're the two games that kind of influenced me to do the stuff I've done in this game. The name Dot Cosmos comes out of me looking at the name Rick Dangerous and Flash Gordon and trying to come up with a name that sounded kind of superhero catchy like that. So Dot Cosmos was the name that I come up with. And to be honest, once I thought the name up, I thought that's a pretty decent name. That works really well. So, and then the whole key system is based around Montezuma's Revenge. So in Montezuma's Revenge, you have the same thing. You've got these colored keys and you open them up. So it's got that Montezuma's Revenge feel to the opening the doors. Plus the fact that in Montezuma's Revenge, you can get weapons, but you tend to spend most of your time dodging enemies rather than killing them. And it's the same kind of vibe with this. I didn't want to. Let's put the different one there. I didn't want the player to be spending all their time fighting enemies. I wanted them to be avoiding them. Oh, damn it! That needs another one, doesn't it? And that's kind of what I've got here. And I know that in the sequel I've changed that, and in the sequel you do actually fight enemies a lot more, because the kind of part of the, not really joke, but part of the kind of the theme of this game is that you couldn't fit everything in because it was 16K. So I made the excuse that the reason there are no weapons in the game is because it's 16K, but the reason there are no weapons in the game is just because I didn't have time to implement them, basically. I'm pretty sure with a bit of thought they could have been done, but that's not right, is it? Hang on, is that wrong? But 16K is not a lot. 16K is very, very small amount, and I'd rather have had. Wait, what the hell is going on here? Where's the second half of that? Is that one? No. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like where is that pattern coming from? Yeah, Doctor Who as well. Again, another name that kind of has kind of been used as a kind of reference to uh, to come up with the name. Uh, and honestly, the time shift mechanic was more of an accident than anything else. I was just trying out some stuff, and I was trying out. Sorry, just focusing on this a second. Hang on. I was trying out some cool stuff with raster interrupts, and then I managed to do the timeline shift, and it looked kind of nice. So I thought, all right, I'll keep that, and it's just kind of stopped really. So, and then after a while of messing around with the timeline mechanic, I realized actually this is actually kind of cool. This actually makes this a much more interesting game to play through. Yeah. Okay, that kind of works. Yeah, I mean that could probably be a bit lower. Hang on, let me find a low version of that. Let's just get that to all of that. Really Dangerous was cool, yeah. So didn't really play the second one very much. The first one very much. Sorry, I played the second one a lot. Um, it's one of my kind of choice buys on the C64 was that game. So I was very pleased with myself for buying. I was like, yes, finally found a game, found a decent game that I'm happy to own. There was quite a few quite a few good games on the CC4. It's not like there were no decent games, but it was one of the better ones anyway. And of course, they went on to write Tomb Raider, so it's the same people behind Tomb Raider pretty much. I mean, I'm sure the development teams changed a lot, but the core idea of Tomb Raider is really just um, hang on, let me get the is really just Rick Dangerous. So there's a lot of inspiration to be had from them. I wonder how many of the original team that were doing Rick Dangerous on like Commodore and Amiga actually were around for Tomb Raider. It was Core Design, so Eidos was the publisher, Core Design was the developer. But check it out, Sean, because you've probably not seen it. But check out Rick Dangerous 2. Doesn't really matter which platform. I mean, they're all pretty decent. Check the Amiga though if you want the nicest looking graphics, I guess. And you'll see the similarities that there is a lot of similarity between Rick Dangerous and Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is like the 3D imagining of Rick Dangerous, where they just changed it for a woman instead, and gave her big boobs and made a lot of money. So, okay, I think that's fine down there. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, cool. So we're almost done with the mapping area. The only thing I need to do is sort out these outdoor areas, because now these have got these bits of brick all over them and they need changing. Uh, Tomb Raider was good before they dumbed it. I don't mind the new Tomb Raiders. I mean, they did dumb it down a lot, but I don't mind the new one. I think the gameplay of Tomb Raider could get a little bit grating after a while. For me personally, I mean, not everybody feels that way, but sometimes, like, doing that jump for the umpteenth time only to fall to either your death or to another 10-minute climb back up to where you started just got tedious after a while. So I'm glad they shook it up a little bit. I admit though they did make it way too easy as well. I mean, it's incredibly easy, the new ones, but they're still fun. They're not awful games. Uh, so I'm trying to put some of these in places that make sense as well. Just gonna put one there because these are nice kind of vents that just add a bit of something to the level a bit and make it stand out. Okay, nothing needed here. Do need one on the corner here. It's the top piece, so it would be that, I think. No, not that. Wait, what am I looking at here? No, oh no, bottom corner. Okay, so it's that one. That's it. Uh, some variation. The only issue I've really got with the new Tomb Raider is that the Uncharted games does everything that the Tomb Raider games does, the modern Tomb Raider games does, but better. So if you're looking for a game that is like the modern Tomb Raiders, the Uncharted games are a better deal. I think you get a much better kind of cinematic experience with those than you do with the Uncharted games. Than the Tomb Raider games, and that's not to say the Tomb Raider games are terrible. They're not, but they're. I just think the Uncharted games are better in that case. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that they Naughty Dog perfected the art of doing that kind of game, and I think when Crystal Dynamics, however it is now, who owns the IP for Tomb Raider, realized that they tried to kind of copy that style a little bit, and I mean, it, as I say, I think it's not that bad. I know some people hate it, some people love it. I don't think it's that bad, but oh, god damn it, where's this? There's got to be a piece for that in the corner somewhere. But yeah, I mean, they were just playing catch up basically. They had to make something which sold. Uncharted sold, so it was the best thing they could do, really. I firmly believe that if they'd have made a classic Tomb Raider, it would not have sold very well. It would have sold well for um, enthusiasts, like fans of the series, older fans of the series, but I don't think there would have been enough for them to sell well. I think it would have been all right, but I don't think it would have sold anywhere near as many as it did as it's done. So I think they made the right decision, even if it kind of rubbed a few people up the wrong way, which is fully understandable. I see why it would do that. Oh, damn it. That was the wrong one. That one wasn't it? Wait, that's... God's sake, it's so difficult to find the right piece. Wait, is it just that repeated? It is that repeated, isn't it? So I don't know why I'm getting all panicky over which one it is. It's that. It's quite simple. No, sorry. In fact, I already had it. It's that. There we go. Okay, it's like yeah, I kind of do mean that. I liked it up to number 5. Number 5 was all right. Number 5 was when it stopped being after number 5. It stopped being Tomb Raider. It still had the classic elements of Tomb Raider up to that point. The control system hadn't changed very much. It still looked roughly the same. After number 5, that's when they started fucking around with it and changing it, and that's what kind of killed it the first time around. The fact that they did what was number 6 called? Was it Angel of Darkness or something they called it? It was Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, Tomb Raider Chronicles, then Angel of Darkness, I think it was, and it was oh my god, it was terrible, wasn't it? And that was what kind of killed the franchise a little bit. So they should have left it alone. Hey Jamie, welcome. Yeah, they shouldn't have messed with that. They really they had a formula that was working, and if they'd have managed to just keep that formula going, they would have still been able to make that same game now. They would have been able to make a modern version of classic Tomb Raider, and it would work. But the problem is it was kind of dead for too long, and that meant that they couldn't really release the same thing. They had to do an Uncharted. They had to copy Uncharted and do their own thing, and not do their own thing anymore. Shame, really. Have I just copied a fucking ladder in here? No. Okay, that needs to be black, doesn't it? Wait, that's only got that. Have I not got a blank one of them? Seriously? Oh no, that's right. Okay, that's right, because it shouldn't be blank. It should be that. There we go. So the thing here is, I kind of feel like this needs kind of shadowing in the. So I'm gonna try some stuff out here. So I'm gonna copy this out because we've got loads of room in the tiles. So I'm gonna try this out. So I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna try like that, which would also mean we need to do. Wait, seriously? Do I not have one with the? Oh, there it is. I'm not sure that's going to work, but let's try it anyway. PS3 ones are nice. I liked Underworld. Idea: make Dark Cosmos sell millions by making him a her. I don't have the skills to make good-looking Game Boy boobies, which is what you'd need, I think. I don't have that skill. I barely have the skill to draw, to be fair. So let's not complicate things. Okay, and I'm just going to do this bit over here, and then we'll run through it again. So I'm just going to keep playing through from the beginning until I get to a point where it's way too far ahead, which probably is not going to be too much longer after this. But for now, we'll stick with this. I need to keep my eye out for pieces like that could just there we go, rather than keep repeating, copying blocks everywhere. Okay, so this needs to be shadow. This needs to be partial shadow, and this actually needs to be shadow as well. So kind of like that, and then this would be that. That would be this. I mean, technically there should be a shadow here, but because you don't see it on screen, I'm not going to put it on. It's just going to look like a weird missing bit on the edge if I do that. So we'll just go with this instead. I'm not sure if this is going to work here. These shadows are going to work here. They may do, they may not. I'm going to leave it for now. There's also up here. Do we put a shadow at the top of there? Let's do it as a test, and if it doesn't work, we can remove them because we need to test this whole section. So like that basically. It might look all right. It might look shite. So I don't know yet. Let's try it out. So as I say, Thursday is going to be Checkonoid as normal. Nothing different about that. Got plenty of stuff to do on that. A nice backlog of things we need to work on. How long is left on the quiz? 3 minutes. It says in the corner. It says in the corner down there somewhere. Yeah, so Checkonoid will just be as normal on Thursday. Then on Saturday, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to split it into two halves. I'm going to do the pick and mix mapping in the first half, and some Mega 65 stuff in the second half. Don't know what we're going to do on the Mega 65. Maybe some animation routines or something. This quiz season is good. I'm glad you like the quiz stuff. Oh, how long is left on the? I think he means the season. Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't. He is just blind. But I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it in 6 months, 6 month halves as well. So, all right, let's try that out. So still need to do the outside stuff, still need to work on the doors, but the general idea now is that the views are looking pretty decent. So even though you won't come back to this room at all, really, I can't see any reason why you would come back to here. Oh, I see a block that's wrong. This block here should be like that. There we go. So let's do it in the right mode. So you'd be in this mode, so you'd have to wait, then jump back, jump. So it's a tricky bit, that, but I like the fact that it gets you thinking straight away how to do that. And you have to get down here before you get your power back and can switch. There'll be dialogues to help you on the way as you do this. Oh, there's no shadow here, so there needs to be a shadow here. So it's just keeping an eye out for things like that. I'm going to spot loads of these as I go through it, and this is the problem with doing this all myself. I don't have the eye for this stuff until it's just obviously wrong, which is not immediately apparent. It takes me a few goes. I mean, how many times I've been through that and I've only just spotted that. So okay. Don't know how to extract a map from a C64 game for Charbad. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on the game. Hey, Amok. Don't see you often on a Tuesday. Welcome to the stream again. Thanks for the resub. 19 months, Amok. Seriously. Wow. That's almost 2 years. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Oh, I did find some cases for the cartridges. I found the screws for them as well. And I've got you labels for them as well. So you've got the full cartridge labels and everything. Um, as I was saying, I'm gonna get some new packing tape tomorrow, and then I can actually pack them. I've not been able to pack them because I didn't have any packing tape. So I should have some packing tape tomorrow, and they should be in the post with you by the end of Thursday. They should be on DPD. I'm not sure how long it takes to get to France. I forget the name of DPD in France, but it's the same service I used last time, so it's only a couple of days, I think, for you. So you'll probably get it on Monday, I'd imagine. Good night, Sean. Um, okay, cool. This screen looks good. I noticed a gap here that needs to be filled in, so I'm starting to notice the bits that need to be filled in properly now. So there we go. That as well. Yeah. I mean, arguably that would be a bigger gap here. I see. Look at the duplicate. There's loads of duplicates. I need to sort these out because they're not great. They're taking up room. I mean, I don't need the room right now, but then I might need it eventually. I keep doing it all over the place, so I see it's not good. The problem is, as soon as I remove those duplicates, there's going to be loads of tiles missing all over the map. So, um, okay, cool. Uh, but yeah, thank you for the resub, Emma. And like I say, you should have your cartridges with you by Monday. And the two guys waiting on the Nexus, I would hope that you would receive those by Friday. Okay, if that shadow works, I need to do it here. So we need to check if that shadow works and then have a look if it needs doing here as well. I don't see anything else wrong with that screen. That looks pretty good otherwise. In no rush doing basic at the moment. Yeah, the problem is at the moment you do basic on the actual Mega 65, you'll be spoilt. And you won't want to go back to the emulator. So it probably is a good idea that you're not focusing on it too much. Uh, oh, Steps has actually got 500,000 shillings now. You're being more conservative with your gambling, I guess. Okay, so I do need to get the. Oh, I've got the red key actually, so I can just go down here. See this? This looks pretty nice. I like it. So let's have a look what this looks like. Okay. So one thing I notice here is this brick down here disappears. So let's quickly check that out. So that is, where is that actually? It's here, isn't it? So this brick here kind of breaks a little bit. So let's take a look. Okay, that brick is, where is it? It's so it's a little kind of diamondy shape sort of thing in the. Can't I see that? Oh, is it that? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Which means that piece underneath here, which is this piece, I believe, is going to disappear. Yeah, okay. So I need to copy that, paste it, and then remove that. Okay. Oh, no. Pixel. Go. Do you need to show the collision here to make sure these things are collidable? So that isn't, but the top bit should be. It's not there. Where is the top piece? I'll have to do testing again. There's going to be a lot of testing in this game because you need to test for things like being kind of locked out of levels and stuff. Oh, see, look, there's another one. See these pieces here disappear. So that is this piece here. It's copying, pasting. So I need to look through a lot of the. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. This piece here is going to be another one. Just need to keep my eye out for bits like that where I've copied them but not copied them into both character sets, and just make sure that if there is any collision on them, that I copy the collision. There's nothing else in there. No collision there. There's a brick there, but we're not using those yet. There's these bricks here. They're not copied. Okay, so they need to be. Oh no, they're not actually, because that is, I believe that's this bit here. Yes. Okay. So that's correct. Okay. Okay. And then on this screen, oh damn it, I have no power left. All right, I need to go and get some power. Right. Oh shit. Yeah, those shadows don't work at all. Hey, Grey Defender. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the race. Yeah, me too. We're closing in on it now. I think, as I say, the things or everything's falling into place. I do need to write up. I don't know if Jamie's still in the chat actually, but I will write up some manual instructions relatively soon. I've just been a little bit busy today and yesterday, so I haven't had a chance. But I will do that relatively soon and give you something that you can actually put in the manual. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this, and this, which is going to give me the opportunity to put the right things back. So yeah, those shadows looked terrible. So uh, as long as it's in a light brown envelope. It's trying to catch up with stuff. Hang on. Basic 10 commands. Yeah. Title in a blank page. Yeah, there's a lot of missing gaps in the manual. If we're talking about the Mega 65 manual, that is, there's a lot of stuff in there. What I really like about it though is there is very very concise stuff in there. They put so much effort into making it feel like the old Commodore manuals. I think they've done a really really good job of it. And yes, there's a lot of kind of there's a lot of stuff that probably needs to be put in there relatively soon, but it's a really good. It's a really really good job the way they've done it, and it won't. Things will end up in there. Things will end up in there. It has grown. So I need to get a reprint. So I just print out the chipset reference. So it says user's guide, but this is just the chipset reference. So this is like the instruction set and the VIC registers, and you can tell which pages I'm interested in because they're super thumbed and a bit greasy and got bits of sauce and stuff on them. But my most thumbed page is this one, which is the character attributes page, and that's changed now. And then the next page would probably be the Vic 4 registers, which has also changed. So I need to update and probably get a reprint of that at some point. I'm going to wait until the next one because I've been writing in this one to update the manual with the changes that we've been doing. So uh, the quality of the guides is really, yeah, it is. It's brilliant. Yeah, it is very very similar format to the programmer's reference guide. I mean, I mean, look, it's the same kind of layout and everything. Everything is done in the style of that manual. Even like the instruction sets, and everything's done the same. So make that copy a giveaway. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's out of date though now. It's not that much use. Um, and to be honest, there's a few notes in here I'd probably like to keep hold of. There's nothing Creatures 3 related anyway. Let's get another wine going. Try not to drink this wine too fast. It's very nice. I'm very pleased with that. That's my wine sorted for the next couple of streams anyway. All the opcodes, yeah. It's kind of a bit of a point of contention, actually, the whole illegal opcodes thing, because you've got the C64 kind of diehard crowd that, and I count myself as one of those as well, but not to because I have a different outlook on what the Mega 65 is, but um, a lot of the people who are coming to the Mega are coming from the C64, and they're wondering why their programs or their demos or whatever aren't running on the Mega 65. And the thing is if Commodore had released the Commodore 65, they wouldn't run on the Commodore 65 either. The Commodore 64 mode on the Commodore 65 was just, it will load the kernel, it will load the memory spaces if it's on the Commodore 64, but you're still using the 65 CEO2. So you still wouldn't have had illegal opcodes. And that's where I think people are getting a little bit kind of confused as to what the Mega 65 is. Um, the compatibility with C64 is already better than the C65 was. Um, so they've done a good job with that, but you've got to realize that it was never meant to be. It was never meant to be 100% compatible with the C64. It's just that if you use non-illegal opcodes, you can probably get it to work, but it's not guaranteed. You have to. Oh damn it! I don't want to do these outside bits here. You have to kind of. Uh, Sorry, I'm concentrating on this. It's probably me talking and doing this at the same time. Yeah, you have to do it without illegal opcodes, and I think that's where a lot of people are falling down with it. But the point I kind of think is that, well, I actually rarely use illegal opcodes. There's a few like minor places where I have used them, um, but they're kind of far and few between, and certainly not every game or every piece of code I've ever done has these in them. So um, it's not entirely necessary at all. Wait, I don't need to do that because it's already free of the thing, so I could do that here like that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Right, so then just trying to get around some of these limited areas that I've got. Like this one, here we go. It's going to be a fun one. So I think there is a version of that. Yeah, so there's that. And you need a piece on that side, which is going to be like that or something. Sweet. And then up here, I say I'm gonna have to do collision testing on all of this because I'm fairly certain there's huge portions of this that probably need collision and don't have it at the moment. So I probably need to go through and fix that. But this is kind of working. Cool. So that's that bit. It's a little piece down here. Does this need to be? So that one can be that. That one could be that. That even. What the Mega 65 team have said though, so just to kind of expand on it a little bit, is that it's not necessarily going to be the case that you can never run illegal opcodes on it. It may be that there may be end up being a compatibility mode as well, either through the configure app that comes with the Mega, or through some kind of extra core that you can get for it. So it's not like it's not that it will never be like that, but because it's a very very common thing. It must get asked every day. The only thing that probably get asked more than that is how much is it and when is it coming out. Okay, let's try. Okay, so there's one here. Just gonna do that. That's a quick way out of that. Who needs to know my spiral would work? Starting Simone stable. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the XAA opcode that some of us used on the spiral competition is incredibly unstable, and in fact, it took a few you had to put it in some different places to even get it to work. So, why not just support them in the Mega 65? So the Mega 65 is supposed to be a Commodore 65. The idea is it's there to be a, a modern version of the C65, and by modern version I mean as close to the C65 as possible, which is why the case is a C65 case, the official one that it will eventually come in. It's why the keyboard is the way it is. It's why everything about the machine has been designed how it is. The Mega 65 mode just enhances that slightly. But what that means is it's not actually a 6510 that's in there. It is the 65CE02, and in fact, what it actually is the 45GS02, which is an enhancement of the 65CE02. But what that means is it has no illegal opcodes, and the C64 mode that's in the C65 is basically kind of like the C128, where you type Go 64. In fact, it's exactly the same. You type Go 64, it takes you into the Commodore, but at no point during that process does it change the CPU. The CPU is still the same CPU, FPGA version of the 65 CEO2. So that means that in C64 mode, you're still technically running on a different chip. So they can probably resolve it with some sneaky flags, in the config to allow that kind of non-standard behavior of actually emulating the Commodore more accurately. Or what I think is more likely is they will provide, or somebody very soon will provide an FPGA core that works. I mean, certainly there are FPGA cores that probably could be converted for it. The ZX Uno core was created relatively fast for it, so I don't see any reason why somebody couldn't make a C64 core for it as well. Okay, so I need to copy that door, put that there, get rid of this. I need to copy the sign, so I'm just going through the outdoor stuff now. Okay, so there is a sign here with nothing against it. Okay, so yeah, it's really, really running out of room down here now. Oh, so there's two, no, one there, there. Thanks for the bits, Amok. Appreciated as ever. Cheers, dude. Oh, you definitely keep me in the wine, that's for sure. Okay, I think that's fine. Just that there. Sort tiles. It doesn't matter if that one disappears. And I would be here, like so. Yeah, I need to be really careful with these characters running out really quickly now. I might have to do a little kind of pass over this, see if I could save somewhere. I'm guessing I can. There's a lot of stuff up here. I think I can maybe trim down. I need a couple of these numbers. I don't need this. Don't need the exclamation mark. Probably don't need the dash either. I need probably most of the letters, but probably not all of them. And some of the numbers, but not all of them. So I need to be able to say the only time I really need numbers is when you go from this screen fall down here. Doc says something like, "Oh, it looks like this is 1982," although with this it will be 19. Wait, let me get the year right on this. I think it's 80. I want to say 89 for the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. So I'll need 1, 9, and 8 because it has to be relevant to the release date of the machine for it to make sense. I think it's 1989. I need to check that out. I think the original Game Boy was 89, and I think the Game Boy Color was 98. I think. Not need to check that. Game Boy. Game Boy was 89 in Japan, and of course like a year later in the EU. And 98 for Game Boy Color. Yeah, it actually surprised me the Game Boy Color was so late. I thought it was a lot earlier than that. Kind of makes sense though. I mean, it's kind of quite a beefy machine, really, when you consider um, the original machine. Genius the way they did it though, to keep it kind of in kind of sync with the old machine as well. You know, so it no, wrong one. Should I got a blank one of those anywhere? Shit, I really don't have a blank one of those. All right. The fact that the kind of memory layout and everything is almost identical to the original Game Boy, it's just got some enhanced features, and yet was such a big difference. Is pretty cool, I think. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing the tiling around here. That's one for another day. I don't think that needs to be done today. I'm going to do all of this bit. This is the area where we fly in. So this area is going to be scrolled in basically. So there's just going to be a blank screen with some stars in it, and then we're going to scroll this screen in. And then when this screen is scrolled in, we're going to scroll this one in until the thing lands on here. And then we're going to go about playing the game. So I think that's pretty much everything in terms of map so far. Which brings us to here. We can start thinking about the next screens. Cool. All right. All right. Tell you what, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. When I come back, we shall. I should do a bit more of the map. I've got about 45 minutes left, so So I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Be right back. Right, I am back. Let me bring up, so I need to find the map again. Because I don't know off by heart. It's on my page. It's on my itch page, isn't it? Here. And now what I've been doing is putting this into. So when it's in here, I can do view grid, snap to grid, not snap to grid. It's not 200 though, is it? It's minus 24, so 76. I think that's right. Yeah, pretty much. It's enough for me to be able to see anyway, so I can see where the maps are. You can see we've done pretty much this bit. We've got all this left to do. There's quite a lot left to do, but hopefully now I've got enough stuff to draw everything. I don't think I need much more. I might have to free up some areas because I've only got this in free stuff. I don't know what these are actually. I can't remember what these are being used for. They must be being used for something. But we're here at the moment now, so this bit here is this bit here. So this is kind of somewhat simplified. So let's draw in this next screen and work with it from that. So do it in this mode. Let's go kind of low like this. Okay. And then this kind of goes all the way over to here where there's another screen. Now I'm not gonna work out. I need to do this bit first, this arc here, because it's important that we get these three areas, like drop down areas, right? So I may have to spread that over 2 screens, but also important that we get this jump up here correct as well. It's probably only going to be 1 platform instead of 2, but it's important that we get that in there. It's also it's brick and not pattern, so let's. Okay, so how high can we jump? Okay, so it's like 2 that we can jump up. So yeah, I think I'm going to spread this over 2 screens, but let's take a look. Interesting. Not sure how this is going to work actually. Probably needs to be no jump over anything here. Just the wrong one. Shit, is that going to disappear? No, that doesn't disappear. Okay. it's tricky because of the pattern that's been used here. I'm not. Oh, actually, if I make it down here as well, so that's one that disappears. So not that one. What is this tune? It keeps speeding up and slowing down. It's making me slightly edgy. Quality tune. So be here with that in this corner here, and then that would be. That's the opposite of what I want. I feel like I'm duplicating a lot of these, but I mean, I've got loads of tiles left, so I don't care that much at the moment. But considering how little of the map I've actually done, I'm a bit worried. I think it's probably all right, but we shall see. So let's go. No, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it consistent. Why is that one? Why has that one got a bit missing out of it? Where's that from? Is that? That's not there. It's going to be these ones. Yeah. See, no, it's not that either. I feel like that's not being used anywhere. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. I mean, that's how I can tell if I just put a random thing in like that. Does it show up anywhere? There. Okay, so it's used in this bit here. Okay. So I think that's fine to do this. Yeah, all right. So for that literally one place that it's used, makes that work properly. Cool. Uh, just trying to fill all the gaps in there. Superstitious. That's what that is, isn't it? Yeah, very superstitious. Yeah, it is. Or whatever the words are. That would be like that. That would be like that. That would be like that. There's no stopping me. I can't sing, so I'm not going to. Bit of Queen. Oh, that's wrong as well. That should be that. Do you like a bit of Queen? What is this? I don't remember all these tunes in that game. Wait, hang on. Am I even thinking of that? I don't think I'm thinking of the right game. No, I mustn't be. All right, never mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to split this screen in two. Oh, mind you, you need to get up. Yeah, I'm probably going to. So at the very least, this needs to be this long. Okay, I need to work out what's the correct distance. 3. It's 3. I thought you could jump over 3 on 4. Okay, 4 is the distance. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So here basically would need to be this thing. And I think that's probably going to be like that. So I'll have to test this. Obviously, in a minute. I'll give this a go and see what it's like. Because I have a feeling that jump might be too hard. Not that this game pulls many punches when it comes to difficult jumps. So I'm going to put a couple of boxes here. But not that many, because then you could just jump up onto it. So yeah, like that, I think. Okay, so the pattern needs to match on this side. So I mean, you could even just. Oh no, because it needs a ladder there. Shit, have I brought the? Oh no, the ladder's on that side. Okay. So is that jump going to be possible? That's question number 1. And then if you get up here, obviously I can't put an enemy in there because it's going to be impossible. Oh, imagine I could put a drop in. I could put one of these in. Then it's less impossible. I'm feeling pretty knackered actually. I put Mega 65, haven't I? On my, I'm sure I have. Hang on. It's in my about me. I'm not sure where you mean to put it. Let me know where you think I should be putting that in. Because I don't know. I'm a noob, so. How's the speed run going? I've managed a 58 second. I haven't played it for a couple of days though. To be honest, I've been busy doing stuff. I might have a little go on Thursday actually after the stream. I haven't submitted it because 58. While it would move me up the table slightly, I need to be getting up to 51 seconds to do that, and I need some lucky boosts. I need to get that gate absolutely perfect first time, and I think I need to hit the switch for the door rather than wait for the door to open. I think that's what most of them do. So, and my lines need to be better as well. I'm waving around too much on my lines. You lose a lot of speed when you do that. So, great tune. I like it. It's pretty sure it's Andy that keeps picking this. Is it Andy this time? Let's have a look. It is. Quality tune. Oh, okay. Now here is a weird one. I think we're going to need to change this slightly because there's a door here. So I'm going to get rid of these top pieces here. Just make this super thin. Which is not, it's not a biggie. I mean, there's these pieces like this, so it just makes this less nice to look at. It's a little bit kind of scrappier. Maybe if I break it up with some, yeah, that's kind of a bit better. And then really, that's kind of funny. Yeah, it's either you, isn't it, SP or Andy that requests this. It's such a good version of it as well. It's really, really spot on. So that means this jump here is probably impossible at the moment. So I need to get rid of that. Think about this slightly differently. Can I even get down there? I bet I can't actually. So I probably need to think about this a little bit as well. So maybe make the drop down here. This is what I mean about these levels. There's a lot of little redesign bits like that I need to do just to make them work. So I think that will work now. Also gives us a little bit more room here. I mean, I could maybe sneak an enemy in here. Well, I've got this one here. So let me get rid of that and move it over a little bit. So let's put that here. No, actually, I like it there. It's better there. Okay, then there's this area here which leads back up to over there. Okay. So let's just block it out first. Oops. I'm just gonna have the one here instead. I think instead of two, just one should be fine. Some random corny bricks in here like that. Oops. 20 minutes, and then I think I'll stop. Hopefully this has been relatively interesting for you guys. I always worry about these kind of streams, these mapping streams, because they're not code heavy at all. In fact, there's been no code whatsoever in this. So I completely understand if people are like, boo, boring, get rid of it. We learned Tomb Raider is the best game ever. Yeah. It's a good stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, you do like to come and be silly. That's good. I'm grateful for it as well. You guys are a lot of fun. Oh shucks, you guys. Yeah, it's what keeps me going. As I've said, it's all about waiting for the stream. Sometimes I'm too tired to do the stream, but I do try to get to them because I really do enjoy them. Seeing you guys and hearing you guys talk shit to each other is what keeps me going. So, and boy, do you talk some shit sometimes. It's all good. Is it that one? That feels wrong for some reason. Oh no, it's right though. Okay. So it's that. It's that. Okay, I need to put some he's so chill. Yeah. Uh oh, so this is actually like a little bonus screen here. So I am going to put the key here because there should be a key here, right? But um it's all right, yeah. So it's the last Steps is the last Hitchhiker's Guide. So it's written by Owen Colfer, who wrote is it Artemis Fowl? I think he wrote, which is kind of a young teens kind of book. It's pretty decent. The yeah, it's all right. It's I mean, he's written it in the style of Adams, and there's it doesn't quite hit the mark, but it's not terrible by any means. It's definitely if you like the Douglas Adams if you like the Hitchhikers series, then by all means you should be reading it because it does add to the story, um, and it does so in a decent way. But it's kind of forgettable. I mean, it's not as good as Douglas Adams, obviously, but it's not bad. It's worth picking up anyway. If you haven't already read it, definitely pick it up. Uh, I mean, I will always include it in my when I do my reads again of Hitchhiker, which I'm due to do. I keep saying I need to do it. I do need to do it because I haven't done it for a while. But when I pick it up again, I will be I will be reading it again. So I've read it a couple of times now, and it stands up all right. It's not terrible at all. It's kind of what I'm trying to avoid is it's sitting in the rock here. So I'm actually gonna extend this a little bit differently. So I'm gonna do it like this. Oh no, sorry. This. Get rid of that. Because the whole point of this key is that you can see it when you first come down. You can see a red key here. So you can see there's a green key here, but you can also see there's a red key here, which makes this whole screen a kind of unique screen because this doesn't actually exist in the game in the C64 game. So this is a new screen. So it's an opportunity to do something fun with this screen. Not sure what, but probably an enemies thing actually. Maybe because the other thing as well is it's a very precise number of number of power up changes you need to do as you come up here. So you basically need to fill up, and then you need. Oh, actually, no, because that's might be different now because of this, but maybe I'm gonna have to do some testing around this area as well, aren't I? Might be time to move on to this new area instead, because I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about how many power ups you need to get up to here as well. Like, can you even jump up there? I guess you probably can. Because you come across here, and then you use one to get up here, grab the key, and then you need another one to get through this gap. And then you need another one to be able to get up here. So yeah, this is correct. So you're in the right mode, jump up here, use one, do two left. Okay, yeah, I need to think about this screen. This screen could be quite important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just color it all in. I'm going to put the variations in, bit of decoration in the background, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. So I'm feeling quite tired. But it's feeling really good so far. I mean, I'm loving how how it looks. It does look really good. Just got to get the shadows right on this one. Yeah, that's fine. This is good. Good version. The final countdown. It's only 10 seconds from bed to death now. It'll take you forever to get through that. I like the idea that you actually do try though. You do try and put it on. Oh my god, I kind of want to do that now. Try to remember what that tune. Oh, every breath you take. Okay, so I definitely need to do some work in this room here. Don't know what we're going to do in here, but what I need to do is I need to test when I get up here. So obviously I need to put these other bits in here, which is probably going to be doors leading to here, because the green doors will be here, or one green door is here. Sorry. Oops. There's like one green door which will be here with a drop down straight away from it. Yeah, so I need to mess around with this bit a little bit and get it just right. So let me just put some variation in the background here, and then I'm done, I think. This is awesome. This Sid, it's got everything in it. Ghostbusters. You picked this. It's brilliant. Aquafin, really good find. Enola Gay as well. Blimey, it's a really good mix. This as well. I'm gonna let this play out. I kind of want to go, but I'm gonna let this play out because it's so good. So I'm just gonna keep putting stuff in while it plays. It's like an 80s super mix, isn't it? It's brilliant. Don't know what that one is. Okay, I think actually if I do this, put oops, not that. Damn it. Oh, God's sake. Don't know what that is. I feel like he's just wrapping up that tune there. Okay, that was really cool. Just going to finish this last bit off and then I'm going to go to bed. So this should force you to have to use one of your power bars. So actually I'm going to get rid of that and that one on the other side as well. I'll just put one in the middle. I mean, you wouldn't see a column on top of crates like that, but whatever. Oh, all right, I'll let the quiz and race play out as well. He's good, isn't he? Yeah, I remember watching a lot of it. I've not seen his stuff for a long time actually, but I used to watch a lot of it. Put the box on the column. Yeah, that would work actually, and I could get rid of that one. All right. Because the column disappears when you change timelines, but the box doesn't. Oh, actually, yeah, that means that the box would not change. Although I could maybe just do a double column like that. I just want to make it so you have to use something to get through here. So if I do just sneaky stuff. So if I put that in here like that. Oh shit, I've used the wrong. So now you have to use a timeline to go across. So let me just think this through quickly. You It all depends on whether you can get across this gap without using a power bar. If you can't, if you can, then you come to here. You've got 3 left. Let's say you have to use one to get up here. No, because you'd be in the right timeline. So 3, use one here, 2, and then that would be disappeared. Okay, yeah, this is fine, I think. Shit. Okay, cool. I'm going to save that now. Export that. Cool. It's pretty good. That map is growing. Hopefully, I can fit it all in. I might have to. I might have to. I might have to tweak some of the way that the maps load in to get more levels, more screens in. I think I've underestimated how many screens I'm going to need in the map list. But oh wait, no, hang on, because don't I have? I don't know. I need to. I need to take a look at some point. But okay, cool. Let's save it there then. Someone find someone to raid. Thanks for joining tonight. Thanks for everybody who's bought merch as well. I will try and add to that as well. So at the moment it's just these t-shirts, but we will I will try and add some more interesting merch to that at some point. Thanks Gooby Goober for the follow. Appreciate you. Caught me just as I'm about to raid somebody though, so apologies for that. Just need to find some raid. Chalk, Esden, Clipper, Mr. Cola. Let's go and raid Cola. I don't see Cola on very often. At least not when I'm raiding anyway. So yeah, Carl's is really good. Carl's is really good. Okay, let's raid Cola. But yeah, thanks guys for coming along tonight. It's been good as ever. There's gonna be quite a bit of this, I think, for the foreseeable future on the Game Boy. It's taken a little bit of time to get this map done, but we are getting there. And then we'll go through the code and just polish everything up, and the game should hopefully be ready in a month. Well, 2 or 3 months, I'd say, at this current rate. Anyway, hey Anton, yeah, cheers. You missed me opening my lovely Mega 65 wine, but yeah, just about to go and raid somebody else now. So, bye. Thanks, guys. Say hello to Mr. Cola, and let's go raid him now. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Cheerio.